How long has it been since we've seen a DDD list do something? So, this is actually posted today. This was Freaky Fish Guy had this on his channel. And I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this because I've been wanting to see a competent DDD list for a while now. This does not play the new Zero King Reiji, which actually kind of took me aback by a second. I was like, huh. So that's a thing. Maybe we should probably tech that in. I do think that card is really good. So this is basically combo DDD, very, very straightforward for what it aims to do. Just make the boards and go. So we have one copy of DD Ghost. Of course, triple copies of Lamia. Remember, this is basically going to be your tuner engine. You'll be able to make the Holly Fibrax and then extend up through multiple layers of comboing with this. Like I said, very straightforward with what we're doing with this. Every other deck's trying to do it. We have triple copies of DD Necro Slime, of course, banished for the Fusion Summon. One DD Orthros. Triple copies of Savant Copernicus. Triple copies of Servant Kepler. Triple copies of the Swirl Slime. Hey, this and Necro Slime is pretty cool combo. We have two copies of the triple DDD Chaos King Apocalypse. And then, of course, triple copies of the Abyss Ragnarok. Down here in the spells, we have triple Lure Darkness. I mean, everything is dark, so just turbo for it. Triple copies of Dark Contract with the Gate. Two copies of the Dark Contract with the Swamp King. One copy of Into the Void. One for one. Triple copies of Pot of Desires. One copy of Upstart Goblin. Triple copies of Where Art Thou. And one copy of Dark Contract with the Witch. Down here in the extra deck, we have one Abyss King Gilgamesh. One Hulk. One Cross Sheep. One Kelly King Yuga, one Satellite Warrior with one Formula Synchron, one Alexander, one Siegfried, one Crystal Wing with one Borrelid Savage, one copy of the Synchro Abyss King Ragnarok, one Diarch, two Flame Genghis, and one copy of the High King Genghis. Side deck here we have triple copies of Lancia, one Pankratops, triple copies of Dark Willow No More, one Feather Duster, triple copies of Anti-Smell Fragrance, triple copies of Evenly Matched, and one copy of Imperial Order, wrapping up this. Very interesting take on this, actually. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've seen DDD, and I was like, I want to cover this today, just to make everybody a little bit more aware of this. And like I said, this actually came out of Carlon Show Store, and they were talking about, this came from Freaky Fish Guy. So yeah, make sure you show some love for the original on this. Now, I've had this, oh man, I think this is probably 3 weeks old at this point. This came out of a tournament in New Zealand. And I wanted to cover this still because it's Marincess. As far as I know, this is the last list on record that I've seen really function for Marincess. Now, I get that that doesn't really say much because it's Marincess. Alright, but at the end of the day, this deck still did one good thing. It was you still climbed up your Link ladder, still made Wonder Heart, and then you just played basically Protect the Castle with this. Now that, unfortunately, Kaiju came back into the format, you know, the deck that wants to protect the castle has to kind of reseed back into its box and cry a little bit, but alas, here we are. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, triple copies of Deep Sea Minstrel for the Hand Rip, triple copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, one copy of the Basilemia, triple copies of the Blue Tang, two copies of the Mandarin, triple copies of the Pascalis, and triple copies of the Marincess Seahorse, with one Rodent Totem, and triple copies of the Swap Frog. Remember, this is still going to be our extender engine for this deck, and, you know, still make Toad with it. It's pretty cute. We have two copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Signet Mining, and then we have two copies of the Battle Ocean. Traps are pretty straightforward. We have triple Infinite Permanence, triple Marincess Wave, and then we have triple copies of Dynamiscus. I kind of feel like in slower contained formats, we get more value out of Dynamiscus. Now that things kind of shifted a little bit, you might not get that same value out of it, but I think it's still important to note that this is good. Alright, we have one Splash Mage, one Wonder Heart, two copies of Sea Angel, one Marbled Rock, and then we have one Bubble Reef. I guess we're taking advantage of our other Link 4. 1 Crystal Heart, triple copies of Anemone, 2 copies of the Blue Slugoo, 1 Access Code, 1 Totally Awesome, and 1 Bahamut Shark. Side deck here, triple copies of Phantasme Boy, triple copies of Gamma Seal, triple copies of Lightning Storm, triple copies of Gozen Match, actually. That's a very cool tech choice. And then we have triple copies of Solemn Strike, wrapping up Marincess for everybody. Like I said, I like to see rogue stuff like this, and if you guys ever have any rogue decks that you do well with at locals, message me, reach out to me, say, hey Robbie, check this out, and I'll probably check it out. Alright, so this is really nice. Next up, we have a Cyber Dragon list. This was a first place list. I believe that this is unfortunately 2 weeks old at this point, but it doesn't really matter. The only real thing that's changed is Virtual Worlds come into the format. But this is a little bit spicy. As you can see, we're also taking advantage of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon package here. Yay, Verti Anaconda. Alright, so we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. But of course, triple copies of Cyber Dragon. Triple copies of Cyber Dragon Core. Triple copies of Cyber Dragon Hertz, 2 copies of Nexter, 1 copy of Prankra Boy, triple copies of Drone Lockbird, only 2 copies of Galaxy Soldier. Remember, the biggest argument in this deck is 2 or 3 Galaxy Soldier. We have 1 Jisukuru, 2 copies of Space Rock, and then we have 1 Dark Magician and 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. Pretty straightforward stuff here. Triple Cyber Emergency, 1 Repair Plant, 1 Rev System, 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Lightning Storms, triple copies of Machine Duplication, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Overload Fusion, 1 Red Ice Fusion, and triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. Wrapping up the main deck here. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Owl Mirage, 1 copy of Anima, 1 Verti Anaconda Machine, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Seeger, 2 copies of Nova, 2 copies of Infinity, 1 copy of the Dark Dragoon, 1 Mechers with 1 Rampage, 2 Mega Fleet, and the 1 copy of the Fortress Dragon. Alright, side deck here. We have triple copies of Lancia, 1 Nibiru, 2 copies of Cosmic, 2 Droplet, 1 Feather Duster, 2 Evenly Matched, 1 Red Reboot, and triple copies of Summon Limit, actually, in the side. This is a really nice tech choice, actually. Okay, so if Cyber Dragon is forced to go first in that really weird situation, Summon Limit backed with Infinity is pretty freaking cute, alright? Also, to top things off, it's not like you can't make the Dragoon off of it. Like, 2 monsters is still Dragoon. I think you could put a Dragoon with the Infinity on the field, too, depending on how you open. Machine Dupe is a hell of a card, alright? And then the last list we actually have for you guys today is Sky Striker. I've seen so many variants on Striker at this point. Like, I feel like Dragoon Striker's kind of promoted itself to the big bully in the room. But at this point in time, there are still other variants that have found some sort of success out there. So, we have 1 copy of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 DD Crow, triple copies of Effect Veil, or Drone Lockbird. Then we have the triple Effect Veiler, 1 Ghost Ogre, triple Space Rock, triple Gamma, with triple Ray, 2 Rose, and 1 Driver. Holy mother of tech tan traps, man. What a show. And of course we have triple Mystic Mine. Yay! Then we have triple Pot of Desires, 1 Rhoda, 2 copies of Afterburners, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Shark Cannon, triple Widow Inky, 1 copy of Multi-Roll, 1 Terraforming, with triple copies of Infinite Permanence. Wrapping up the main deck. Extra deck here we have 1 Zeke, triple copies of Shizuku, 1 Kaina, triple Kagari, triple Hayate with 1 Celine, 1 Ningarisu, 1 Halifibrex, 1 Access Code. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, triple Cosmic, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Jamming Waves, triple DD Ground. Actually kind of nice to see this back. Then we have 1 Metaverse and triple copies of the Solemn Judgment Man. Wrapping up your chunk of deck profiles for this video. What do you guys think about this very large array of decks that we have going here? I love diversity. There is so many things in the format that are just so widely available. It's actually kind of insanity, actually. So, what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these decks, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.